Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on the video. A quick overview of the brakes on Owen's bike. So this bike, it's a Norco Torrent S2, so it's the steel frame version of the Torrent. This bike is a very aggressive bike. It is so much fun to ride. Owen has a blast on this bike, like an absolute blast. But let's talk about the brakes. The brakes that came on this bike were Shimano MT420 brakes, okay? So that's Shimano's lowest end entry-level version of 4-piston brakes, okay? We got the bike, awesome, 4-piston brakes, don't have to upgrade right out the door, right? We thought, well, we'll run them for a season and see what they're like. Well, the 420s are phenomenal brakes, like they really are phenomenal. This bike did come with the 420, like I said, but it did also come with sintered or metal brake pads. It came with a 203 front rotor and a 180 rear rotor, which makes a huge difference in braking power. So I was really shocked when I took those pads out because I really wanted to know what pads were in there, and they were not organic. Because most bike brands, they spec organic pads, especially on the lower end builds. And, you know, with the intention of, okay, well, we'll put the money elsewhere on the build and then the consumer can just upgrade as they see fit. Well, I'm telling you, there is absolutely no need to upgrade these brakes at all. No need. They do have 2-finger lever, but, you know, at the end of the day, we did end up switching the levers because we already had a 2-piston SLX brake set already sitting around from his old bike. We took it off. So I said to him, I said, well, why don't you throw the levers on there? Leave everything else, because the SLX levers are cross-compatible with actually the whole Shimano lineup of brakes. It is compatible because the MT420s, it runs with the BH90 hydraulic brake hose. So the 420s actually come with the BH90 brake hose, not the BH59, which comes stock with the MT201s or MT200s, which is what you see on most entry-level bike builds. So all you have to do is just literally swap out the levers. You don't have to do anything else. Obviously a brake bleed, but other than that, you just swap the levers out. So he's like, yeah, let's try it. So honestly, the brakes are phenomenal. They're phenomenal, the stoppers, like unbelievable. I tried his bike out. I almost won OTB the other day because I forgot how good these brakes actually are. And with the SLX levers, you get the modulation. You get the servo wave in the SLX levers, which you don't get servo wave in the 420 levers. Because like I said, it's Shimano's super low end, the lowest end entry level to 4-piston. So now he's got the best of both worlds. He's got stoppers that stop him on a dime, like literally almost too powerful, really. So it's actually nice to have the servo wave and the extra modulation with the levers. But I'm telling you, I ran SLX 4-piston brakes on my last bike, and these brakes here are way more powerful. They have way more bite, and right off the top too. It's not like you get that little bit of bite off the top and then it gradually ramps up the more pressure you put in. No, they're like that. It's a little bit better with the SLX levers, but I don't know. After they're bed in, these brakes are phenomenal. So don't let the entry-level 4-piston brakes throw you off. If you want to spend more money, then go for it. But I don't see why you would want to do that. The only other recommendation, if you wanted servo wave in the levers, which most people aren't going to notice that, honestly, you go to the MT520s. The MT520s is one step up from the 420s. In my opinion, don't bother spending extra money. If you can find a set of the 420s, I can almost put money down that you'd be happy with them. Anyway, thanks for watching the video.